Hey, this is Eric Stoller for the Eric Stoller Show and the Man on a Mission, but I'm here with a woman on a mission. This is Tara Duque. Now, she is an entrepreneur. She's been a practitioner for over 20 years in this space, running clinics, helping people heal themselves. She's done amazing things helping me. And I want you to also know that she's also an executive consulting with practices all over. And Tara, thank you for being here today. And
Having me.
oh, my pleasure. And you know, one of the great things is you get when you come to work at these events, you get to meet people that are in the industry who are making things happen. You know, tell us about your experience here. And you do lots of events, but your experience here this weekend with us.
Well, Eric, I have to say I've been in this wellness space my whole life. My mom's a practitioner, so I grew up in the holistic and wellness space. And today you surprised me with things that I've never seen before. So thank you. That was awesome.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, I got to meet some amazing people and do some amazing modalities. And I'm really looking forward to continuing this collaboration and working with clinics and helping them really get outfitted and AI ready as we are going into this wave of AI and technology and being able to really collaborate and prove efficacy for all these things that we know have worked for so many years, but it's been hard to prove those fringe modalities that.
So, talking about the modalities and what you do, tell us a little about what you do and your experience, you know, in working with people, because obviously we got the biohacking tech, we have fitness and nutrition, and just little things, you know, like coming here, you know, we've been together, you go, you're not taking enough minerals, and people don't even realize these basic things, you know?
Yeah.
But let's talk a little about what you do and you do to help heal people and kind of help them, you know, get themselves out of pain and really, you know, getting a chance to move their body, so to speak.
Yeah. It really started with my own journey back to health, Eric. I have 8 herniated discs that I had to heal myself from.
Wow.
And, you know, there's a lot of reasons why I had 8 herniated discs at such a young age, but I didn't realize I was a chronic pain patient until I moved here to Florida. And my mom, who's an acupuncturist, an amazing naturopath and chiropractor, wasn't at my disposal every weekend to get those treatments. So within that journey of trying to heal myself, I found frequency-specific microcurrent and a lot of other modalities that I started using with my own clients in practice. And that's how I was able to really see, wow, this is something that is not based on alignment. It's based on cell signaling. And a lot of the other modalities that are now becoming more known are also based on cell signaling and changing the way that our bodies are in harmony at the cellular level and cellular optimization.
Wow. So now, how do you really effectively optimize the cells? How is that done?
Well, we got to get those cells enough energy so they can do what they need to do and what they're meant to do. So I love how you have combined the stem cells and peptides into the mix of all the other modalities. Because when you stack things, that's when you have that wow factor. That's when you have the lady the other day coming in with a cane and leaving, carrying it in her hands. You know, it's really amazing to be able to see how fast the body can really turn itself around. And I think that's the most fulfilling part of this part of my life, of being able to bring it all together. And then we have a technology platform that helps us see, like, tonight, you know, the Aura Ring will show me how better I slept and my HRV will improve, versus before, it's kind of subjective, you know, how do you feel?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you know, you feel a little bit better, right? But now we can quantify it.
And you know what's great about that, which I really like, is, you know, you could take that and say, hey, I was at a healing event this week. Oh, really? And they put it on my data, and then your doctor can see that and say, hey. So, you know, there's so many things, and the AI world is rapidly giving answers to things that, you know, you're looking for answers to questions. Now you can know them immediately. I mean, you go right in there and it gives it to. I have a friend that trained AI agents. They got medical degrees. So the amount of where the technology of the knowledge is there, but it's not just about knowledge. See, I think people get knowledge, but you got to have the correct knowledge, and then you have to take action on that knowledge, right? Because if I know all this stuff and I'm sitting here in pain and I'm refused to do anything about it, I'm no better off.
You have to be open enough to try it at least a couple times, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like my good friend Bernard Jennings here, who Doctor W.H. Bernard Jennings, sorry, uh, he was like, a little bit stressed. He's I'm not, and then like I said, he's on the phone doing the frequency device, what's other thing over here, because we get so conditioned, we can't let go of those things that we think we need, like the phone. And I'm not gonna lie, right? They all know I got three phones. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm trying to tape them as one because that's the ADD brain thinking we need, we don't. So when you come here, put your phones away. Like sit out here by the water, sit out on the grass. Hopefully it's warm. We can hop in the pool. You got sound healing. We didn't even talk about the work really Tara helps you, with the healing process. She did a session on me. And the next day I went in the gym and I was able to lift like 30, 40% more weight. Just like I couldn't believe it
I
because I
remember
felt
that.
my body was locked up. I can't do it again. I'm locked up again, right? So before we wrap up, what do you want to share with everybody on why they need to really take some time for self-care and how important it is? Because every week we hear about our colleague that maybe had a heart attack or a stroke or they keeled over or somebody had cancer. And I'm not talking old people. I'm talking
Yeah.
young people because we're moving too fast.
Yeah. We're moving too fast, and there's so much information coming at us that sometimes it's hard to just filter out, like, what do you do first? Where do you start? And I think my starting a new year. So we're here in 2026, starting a new year. A lot of people are starting their new health goals. And I think it's just important to remember that it's never too late to start small. Start with a couple things a couple times a week if it's hard. And the more that you're able to stack technology and you have somebody that can help you figure out what you should stack together, the faster you're going to feel better and be able to do more and stay consistent with your goals. And that's what I'm doing.
That's right.
That's exactly what I'm
I
doing.
love it. And you know what? Sometimes you got to get an accountability partner. Listen, I'm going to tell you one thing. I walk my talk. I make sure I'm in the gym every day. I was slacking back. I got back with a trainer, somebody different to give me the right exercises, right? I'm dealing with some pain issues from a hernia. So I'm doing a lot of these things regularly. Why? Because I want to feel better. And I want to be able to do the things that I could do 10 or 20 years ago that in some cases I'm too old. You're not too old. I know guys in their 80s, they're running circles around you and I. You know why? Because they take care of their body and they take care of their mind. And you know what? Just as Tara said, you gotta take some time for self-care. You owe it to yourself. Hey, this is Eric Stoller for A Man on a Mission. I'm here with Tara Duque, Woman on a Mission, and we'll see you soon. Click the link. Join us for the next event. It's coming up real soon, and we'll see you there. This is Eric Stoller, Tara Duque for Men and Women on a Mission. The
That's
Eric
right.
Stoller Show. Yeah.